Hello there YouTube, my name is Adam from Gunjack, coming at you guys today with a review on the A&K M249 Mark I. Before looking at the replica, let's go headfirst into the gun's real steel history. The M249 light machine gun is the American adaptation of the Belgian FN Minimi, a light machine gun manufactured by the Belgian company FN Airsoft. The weapon was introduced in 1984 after being judged the most effective of a number of candidate weapons to address the lack of automatic firepower in small units. The M249 provides infantry squads with the heavy volume of fire of a machine gun combined with the accuracy and portability approaching that of a rifle. The M249 is gas operated and air cooled. It has a quick change barrel, allowing the gunner to rapidly replace an overheated or jammed barrel. A folding bipod is attached near the front of the gun, though an M192 LGM tripod is also available. It can be fed from both linked ammunition and Stenag magazines like those used in the M16 and the M4. M249s have seen action in every major conflict involving the United States since the U.S. invasion of Panama in 1989. Soldiers are generally satisfied with the weapon's performance, though there have been reports of clogging with dirt and sand. Due to the weight and age of the weapon, the United States Marine Corps is fielding the M27 infantry automatic rifle, with plans to partially replace the M249 in Marine Corps service. The M249 is sometimes incorrectly referred to as a squad assault weapon. Most of the M249's body is metal. Though not very high quality, it'll get the job done without a problem. The plastic parts are limited to the pistol grip, handguard, and the carry handle. Near the muzzle, there's a fake gas actuator that turns from side to side. Some people say that this will adjust fire rate on the gun, however, this is not true for this model. It is simply cosmetic. The bipod is full metal and adjustable to 3 heights. To adjust it, just push in the peg on the bipod leg and pull out or push in. The bipod will also rotate from side to side with the gun. The carry handle is virtually immobile, but it can support the weight of the gun, which fully loaded is about 17 pounds, very well. To access the battery compartment, you have to push a lever on the side of the barrel. It will pop out, giving you access. The gun is wired to small Tamiya connectors. It's pretty cramped, so I'd spring for a smaller 7.4 LiPo to run this gun. An 11.1 should work as well. The magazine is made out of terrible plastic. One good drop and it'll probably shatter into oblivion. The BBs go into a compartment on the top that will hold around 2,500 BBs. The motor that loads them into the gun takes 2 AA batteries. The motor has 3 settings: off, on, and sound. On will load the BBs continuously, and sound will load BBs only when sound is made near the magazine, but this doesn't work too well on my model. If you have a wired button, you can use that as well. The M249 is capable of taking standard M4 and M16 Stenag magazines. They stick out pretty awkwardly, but they feed very well, despite some wobbling. To release the magazines, simply push down on the magazine tab and pull them out. Though most M4 magazines will work, try not to go overboard with this feature. To use the M249's magazine, the feed lip needs to be inserted first. If the box lift is used first, the tab on the box will prevent the feed lip from going in all the way. After you have the feed lip firmly in place, simply slide in the box lip. The rear iron sights are adjustable via screws. The rear screw adjusts for elevation, while the front screw adjusts for windage. To raise your feed tray and access your hop-up unit, you need to push in 2 buttons on either side of the rear of the tray. The hop-up is located at the very front. Simply turn it left or right depending on how much hop you need. To close the tray, you'll need to pull the charging handle back slightly before it will snap closed. The saw does not have a selector switch, as it is designed for full auto usage only. The safety is right above the grip. The skeletonized Mark I stock also features a metal loop to go over the operator's shoulder to assist with the gun's weight. Taking the gun back to 50 feet, which the camera zoomed in on the target, it's a Wendy's bag because Wendy burned my burger earlier and now she has to die. The gun back at 50 feet performs very admirably. However, I should remind you that most fields carry a minimum engagement distance for saws. My local field is 25 feet. Depending on what your field is, if it's under 50 feet, you'll still be firing just fine. Now the target is standing back at 110 feet, and once again, the saw performed just fine. If I had to put a cap on the saw's range, I would probably put it at around 150 to 170 feet. So what's the final word on the gun? Well, for the United States' first iteration of the saw, it does quite well. Despite the limited battery space, you can support your teammates all day long. Whether you're looking at it to become your team's best gunner or you want to be Rambo, this gun will suit you great in either role. If victory through superior firepower is your thing, this gun is for you. Well, that about does it for the saw. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to comment and subscribe for more content. And, as always, stay frosty.